Why are you still standing there? Hurry before the meeting begins.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild. What about you, hmm? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do, hmm? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet night, mother.
Poor Cicero, dear Cicero, such a humble servant, but he will never hear my voice, for he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you, for you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb, who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallen Road. Speak with Armand Potier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
What? What treachery? Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm! She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener! She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you! All hail the listener!
By Sithis, this ends now! Back away, fool. Whatever you've been planning is over. Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor!
Oh, I spoke only to the Night Mother! I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me! Oh, no! She spoke only to her! To the listener!
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken! The silence has been broken! The listener has been chosen!
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right? Okay, let's all take a deep breath. Cicero said he spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you. Please tell me this is some kind of sick joke. What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you? By Sithis. And? What did she say? Amand Motier? I have no idea who that is. But Valenrud, that I have heard of. And I know where it is. No. No! Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further. This is all just too much too fast. Go get some work from Nazir. I need time to think. This is all just too much too fast. Go get some work from Nazir. I need time to think.
Still here? What's the matter? Can't handle what I'm throwing your way? More work? My friend, you still haven't finished the last 2 contracts I gave you. Let's get those done, She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the two run competing mining operations. Batilde's angry and desperate, a fighter. You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Greetings, sister.
Sister.
Oh, we're going this way now?
In the sanctuary a while. I assume some sort of brotherhood drama is going on. Was he really paranoid if someone actually was out to get him?
Just one of the miners. I don't want any trouble.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
I'm no one special. Just a miner who swings a pickaxe for his drinking money.
Thoring runs the inn. Speak to him.
I hope life's treating you well, friend. I look forward to our next
Glad
meeting.
to spend all the days I got left on the water. It's where I belong.
I don't like taking orders from a boy, but I need the gold.
Yes? There is already someone with you. I don't want to get in your way, or theirs. Goodbye.
Who's got your back? I do. I'll be home if you need me.
If you need me, I'm with you. I won't let you down.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar. Me.
Well met. I'm sorry, my hero, but you have someone with you. And out on the road it can get quite crowded. Alright.
Just let me catch my breath.
The road makes this one weary. You have someone with you already. Khajiit is ready for any troublemakers.
I'm ready for whatever comes next. Oh, that. I was trying on Warpaint the other day. You know, just to see how it looked. It just happened to be the sunniest day of the year. In any case, I didn't like the paint. But when I took it off, well, if you're going to laugh, go ahead. But I didn't do it on purpose. Take whatever you need, I can manage. Take whatever you need, I can manage. Take whatever you need, I can manage.
The
To the
roads
next
of
fight.
Skyrim can be treacherous. If you must walk them, be wary.
one flower festival, we went to Camlorn. The dancers on the parade didn't wear much. Actually, I think they were with the Temple of Debella.
Everything all right?
We need to talk. Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but... well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree, Cicero's brought quite enough madness to this sanctuary. So go. Go to Vollenrude. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads, Need something?
Will there ever come a time when the people of Skyrim no longer need our services? I think not. Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day. Here's your payment. Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done. As a matter of fact, I do. 2 of them. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting. He's a vampire and has blended into human society for years. He's never far from his female companion, Hurt, also a vampire. The contract is for the male Hearn, but you'll probably have to contend with the female too. So for Sithis' sake, watch yourself. He is, by all accounts, the worst bard in all of Skyrim. Apparently, so many people sought his death, Astrid had to hold a lottery to determine the client. You may be the listener, or you may just be a lunatic who's started hearing voices. Either way, Astrid is still your mistress, not the Night Mother. Go on now. Still here? What's the matter? Can't handle what I'm throwing your way?
Sister, remember, when you kill, we all wield the blade.
Coutier is such a fancy-sounding name. Do you think there's some rich person?
Yes? To the next fight. You look concerned. How can I help? Take whatever you need. I can manage. All right then. We've stopped. What is it? Take whatever you need. I can manage.
Okay, Mar, we can do this. That battle's definitely going in the book. could stop leading us into danger, well, I'd be a hypocrite to say that, so never mind.
These old barrows are where we bury our ancestors, and if we aren't careful, where our ancestors will bury us.
if I'll be back in High Rock to celebrate our reunion. It'd be nice to have some dessert and watch the fireflies as we release them.
By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked. Yes, so it would seem. Well, I won't waste your time. I would like to arrange a contract. Several, actually. I dare say, the work I'm offering has more significance than anything your organization has experienced in, well, centuries. As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable. But you should know that these killings are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the Emperor. Oh, wonderful. You don't know how happy I am to hear you say that. So much has led to this day. So much planning and maneuvering. It's as if the very stars have finally aligned. But I digress. Here, take these to your superior. Rexus, the items. The sealed letter will explain everything that needs to be done.
They seem to have stumbled upon some Imperial scheming. It's a lofty goal, sure, but in High Rock, kings and queens are targeted on the regular.
Is there something else you need? Oh, my furtive friend. When Emperor Titus Mede II lies dead, there will be gold, a fortune in gold, but so much more. It is said that the Dark Brotherhood in recent years has been in decline, that you lack the power, wealth, and respect of days past. Is it not so? If you do this, if you kill the Emperor, oh, how the masses will fear and respect you. Oh, Rexus is no mere servant. He has been with the Motier family since I was a child. I trust the man with my life. In the year 3E41, Emperor Pelagius Septim was murdered in the Temple of the One in the Imperial City, cut down by a Dark Brotherhood assassin. His killing ushered in, shall we say, a necessary change in Imperial policy. There are those now who wish for a similar change. I am sorry, but that's all I'm at liberty to say. I performed the Black Sacrament, contacted you people, because I thought you guaranteed discretion. Is this no longer so? You must deliver those items to your superior, and I must get out of this foul place. Is there something else you need?
I wonder what the robber dreamed about. They look so peaceful lying there.
Is there something else you need?
I have vowed to serve Armand Mortier until my dying breath. Best remember that. I have vowed to serve Armand Mortier until my dying breath. Best remember that.
Okay, Nar, we can do this. The body to add to our count. On it. Done.
Yes? Take whatever you need. I can manage. No matter what, I've got your back.
Come to Dragon's Reach to... So, you wish to master the arcane arts? You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. Everything. Take a look. Do come back.
I'm just out and about. The Bannered Mare can do without me for a bit, Mrs. Webb.
We Greymanes got just as much to be proud of as them. Gods be praised.
You look concerned. How can I help? Let's go.
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised. Done?
Do you know anything about the Sky Forge? It sounds interesting.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got good swords. Good.
Yes?
You're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet this Motier? What did he want? You're joking. What's this? By Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago. No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us... You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. And this amulet... I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came from, how much it's worth, and if we can actually get away with selling it. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. He's a fence, a private operator. Works out of the Ratway in Riften. Give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and sell it if he's willing. He'll offer a letter of credit. That's fine. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted. Sister?
It'd be great if you didn't run right into me. Just by glancing at that amulet that it's worth a fortune. I guess it better be, to contract a hit on the Emperor himself.
Something you need? Anything for the guild? Oh, I see. Well, you're making friends all over, ain't ya? So, how's Astrid doing these days? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. Ah, for business, of course. What kind of business? Let's see. Where, oh, where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member, worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you'd better believe. Buy it. This, an Elder Council amulet? Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
A letter of credits? I suppose Astrid must really trust Delvin if she accepts credit. Then again, it's likely not wise to scam the Brotherhood.
So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me?
Speak while the sands are
Welcome to the cozy. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make. All right then.
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic? The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet? Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. But by Sithis, I hope I'm making the right choice here. You may be an effective killer, but your command of guile leaves much to be desired. The sealed letter you delivered to me was mysteriously unsealed upon its arrival. I can only assume you've read its contents. Sloppy. But moving on to business. As you probably already know from reading the letter, you're going to a wedding. Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh yes, you've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead. Her name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give my best to the bride. An excellent question. Vittoria Vici is the first cousin to our dear Emperor, Titus Mede II. Vici has obvious imperial connections. Her husband has ties to the Stormcloaks. Their union is a step toward reconciliation. So if there's a murder at the wedding, not only will it stall the peace process, it will send shockwaves throughout the entire Empire. The Emperor's hand will be forced. He'll have to travel to Skyrim to deal with the aftermath. And he'll find the Dark Brotherhood waiting. He had a trip to Skyrim planned for months, and cancelled at the last minute, much to his cousin's dismay. Seems the Emperor realized his presence would necessitate a more direct role in the ongoing hostilities, a role he was obviously unwilling to take. All that will change with his cousin's murder. Everyone will think it was motivated by the conflict between the Imperial Legion and Stormcloaks. And the Emperor will be forced to come clean up the mess. This is a public kill. How you do it is entirely up to you. Arrow to the throat? Knife in the belly? Your choice, so long as it's loud and messy. Because of the current political climate, people are going to assume the murder is related to the bad blood between the Legion and Stormcloaks. In any event, when Vici dies, it's going to be complete pandemonium. Best have your escape route planned out in advance. Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
Ouch! Scrap! There are better ways to get attention.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell. But I'm afraid I'm too busy to hear
Seems a bit on the nose to murder Vittoria
and
hope
always
that
wear
the
your
Emperor
armor.
comes to Skyrim. Isn't it a bit obvious of a trap?
Good to see you. Hello, friend.
Do you have business with the Dominion? You are most perceptive. I have styled my appearance in the fashion befitting the citizens of this kingdom. It is my belief that wars can be won with diplomacy, and small acts of reverence for the opposition can increase their willingness to negotiate. It is not so trivial an act. It is a symbol, the objective of which is to show Skyrim we Thalmor are not intractable zealots. By acknowledging their culture has some inherent worth, we imply that we do not seek to deprive them of it. I am Arundel, a Thalmor Justicia and advisor working on behalf of the Aldmeri Dominion. The embassy's role is to entertain the Jarls and collect information. My role is of a more military nature. I advise on minor decrees and local ordinances, and ensure they align with the interests of the Thalmor. My role is far less defined, due to the nature of Solitude's politics. The Jarl, the Housecarls, the Empire, and even the Bards to some extent influence how the city is ruled. For one, I assist with the crafting of decrees to ensure they have the proper authority to be enforced. The wording must be so that it precludes all forms of sedition, even those that are not immediately apparent. Dissidents have historically used song, metaphor, and irony to circumvent decrees outlawing criticism of their rulers. These have always been effective tools in rousing negative sentiment, because they are often misinterpreted by those in power. Many of them are too arrogant to understand when they are being openly mocked. That is where I come in. Surely you jest. We are the original people, the Aldmer of time immemorial. We are the direct descendants of Elnefey, and superior by birthright. When I deign to follow the custom of the lesser children, it is simply to acknowledge their worth, limited as it may be. You are arguing semantics. Most historians agree that we are the direct descendants of the first children, and vary little in appearance. You may imply this is conjecture, but our strict reproductive traditions are proof of their veracity. While it's true Man and Mer are both descendants of Elnefey, the Elnefey were far from monolithic. Long ago, they had splintered into two groups. The first group is the ancestor of Mer. The second is that of men and, most notably, beasts. Our current form is a representation of one's blood. Would you not agree that the beast races are cousins of the animals of the wild? One does not look at a cat and neglect its similarity to Khajiit, nor does one gaze upon a troll and not turn his thoughts to man. It is therefore an undeniable fact that of the two groups of Elnefey, it is the Aldmer who bear the most resemblance to the gods. If that is a reference to my clothing, then yes, I will never be a Nord, nor do I desire to. But clothing and blood are not the same. One can be changed and discarded. The other is a part of one's being. Yes, I too found it odd. After traveling to the embassy to settle a dispute, I returned to the headquarters to find it completely deserted. It would be a grand opportunity to put my diplomatic skills to the test.
Back home, the upper class like to
Although
make
it's
themselves
likely I would just be
likely to have
beaten and
no elven
tortured,
ancestry.
as the Nords have yet to
Nords
develop more
just trusted murder
sophisticated
remind me of
techniques. I am afraid not. It's possible my colleagues foresaw an impending invasion and fled to the embassy. Perhaps this is their way of denouncing my desire for diplomacy. I am a Thalmor Justicia. I am more than adept in the art of magic, but I do not think it wise to warm my bed with a fireball when a hearth suffices. My role is to negotiate and interpret the terms of the White Gold Concordat for any Imperials that forget their station. In other words, I carry no sensitive information. I fight the war through facts and analysis. Not everything is as rudimentary as you make it out to be. We all have our roles to play. Mine simply has not been made evident yet. Certainly, in Hammerfell, where brute force was applied, we made marginal gains at the cost of our own forces. Conversely, by negotiating the ban of Talos worship in Skyrim, we created internal conflict for our adversaries that weakened them from within. That is how diplomacy can be wielded as a weapon. That is how wars are won without a single casualty. An esteemed Aldmeri dignitary had come to watch a Stormcloak sympathizer lose his head, and as he so eloquently put it, stain his unmentionables. While the execution went swiftly, and the dissident did soil his tunic rather splendidly, this fellow did manage to enact one last measure of revenge. Well, I have watched Artar perform dozens of executions personally, and have yet to witness such a prolific spray of blood. In fact, to call it a spray would do it a disservice. It was a shower of crimson, the majority of which seemed to guide itself uncannily toward our dignitary and his venerated wife. I think she may have even swallowed a healthy portion of the man's blood. These matters require patience and time. In the end, it took nearly 3 days to quell his rage, and 3 more to assuage his distraught wife.
If I could find a way to capture sound, we could carry music everywhere with us.
Well, in fact, it was a shout. I think she may have even swallowed a healthy portion of the man's blood. Blame was directed solely at the executioner. The dignitary demanded the heads of Artar, Captain Aldous, and even General Tullius. At least I presume that is what he meant by the clumsy oaf and his idiot superiors. Very well. I do not like the selection at Radiant Raiment. It is far too expansive a catalogue, and allows one to easily disguise their person.
Solitude is too big for someone like me. There's too many places to get lost, and I damn sure wouldn't be able to find anything.
this. It sticks to my face. It's just so annoying.
Like you know the land. You know its people. You're from Cyrodiil. You know nothing about them. Nothing.
Oh, I know enough. I know those trouble-making stormcloaks refuse to submit to Imperial authority.
But the lives of your fellow soldiers killed them up in Cyrodiil, and everyone took up arms against them. Wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion, huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders, conquerors. We had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
Concentrate.
My point is
full of distractions. Ignore them. Focus on
I'm just here to provide protection for His Eminence's cousin. Please, enjoy yourself.
I'm so glad Vittoria and Asgeir chose a public reception. That way the entire city can share in their holy bond. Oh yes, presiding over the union of two lovers is one of my greatest responsibilities. It helps that Asgeir and Vittoria truly care for each other. Blessed are those who worship, for they know true grace.
They still... No, I'm not having a good time. My boy just married a god's-forsaken Imperial. Skyrim is full of eager Nord women, and he beds down with the enemy. Support Ulfric or die trying. There's
Honored
nothing
guests.
in between.
Vittoria did pretty well for herself, marrying that Asgeir. Not a bad-looking fellow at all. Oh my, yes. I absolutely love weddings. I haven't found my special someone yet, but there's still hope. Victoria is, well, getting up in years. Thank you for helping my aunt earlier. I'll see you around.
Enjoy yourselves. I thank you all again.
My nephew, the Emperor, too busy to attend the wedding of his beloved cousin. We won't stand for this slight, I assure you. I most certainly am not. I've lost my daughter to a Nord beast, and my nephew Titus is too busy playing Emperor to even show up. Until next time.
Vittoria may be pretty, but does she have the right hips for the job? I want grandchildren, and lots of them. Oh, why? Why, certainly. I keep telling myself I'm not losing a son. I'm gaining an Imperial daughter. An Imperial daughter. Talos guide you.
What my daughter sees in that barbarian...
This
I'll
wedding is
never know.
boring. I wish they had juggled. Not really. It's just a bunch of elders standing around looking important. I wish something exciting would happen. Sure, whatever you say. Bye.
Long as I stay out of the way, the gods don't seem to care about me being here. Am I? Free food and wine, and nobody's trying to throw me in the dungeon. I wish they did weddings here every day. It's best you
Good
leave me.
friends and neighbors. I just wanted to take this
Sorry,
time
no
to
time
thank
to
you
talk.
all for
I need
being
to keep
here.
playing.
To thank you for sharing this wonderfully happy day
A
with
marriage of both
myself.
love and
And
political
if you want my...
advantage. Rare thing indeed.
I am, thank you. I do so enjoy singing at weddings. It's just one of the many duties we at the Bard's College are called upon to perform. Always
make
good to see
merry.
a fellow bard.
A marriage of both love and political advantage. A rare thing indeed. So far. I just hope things remain calm. Wine gets drunk, tempers flare. This may be a joyous celebration, but it's shadowed by a lot of animosity. Good talking to you.
To think my little boy is married, and to an Imperial. They grow up so fast.
Someday soon you will all see battle. What you do here today may well save your lives.
The thing I love about Skyrim is that every major city has its own personality. What I hate is that they never seem to change.
Good friends and neighbors. Are you all enjoying yourselves? Please, eat, drink, and make merry on this most happy of days. These days, it seems there is dread everywhere. whether it be war or dragon. But I beg you, here, today, put such fears aside. Enjoy yourselves. You have all helped to make this a truly extraordinary wedding. All of my dreams have come true. So thank you. Thank you all.
Order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Smart woman. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen
Victoria,
goods, and
no!
you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on you. Figured you could use a hand when the chaos erupted. I'll try and hold him off as best I can. You get back to the sanctuary.
Is someone there?
Never should have come here.
A septum for every time I've been at a wedding that ended with the guests
sign of him.
murdering one another, I'd have 2 septums. Which isn't a lot, but it's still strange that it's happened twice.
Solitude wouldn't be the same without the Fire Festival. City owes you a debt of gratitude.
We'll meet back up at the sanctuary. I'll be fine. Go.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done. Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this. With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Unfortunately, in your zeal, you failed to eliminate Vici while she addressed her guests as directed. I'm sorry, but your bonus is forfeit. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract. As I said, go speak with Gabriella. She's been assisting me with your next contract. This Emperor business? Well, it does involve everyone.
A good purification might be just what this sanctuary needs.
Ah, you're back. It was good to fight alongside you. I'm sure people won't be forgetting that wedding anytime soon, hmm? Greetings, sister.
Dreary, dank, and dimly lit. Truly, a sanctuary to call home.
Dear sister, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated. With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection. You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor. He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now, observe Gaius Morrow's departure and follow him. Waylay him in one of the cities and send his soul to Sithis. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating letter on his body and let fate take care of the rest. Oh, and one final thing. To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the plot to assassinate the Emperor. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up.
what everyone else is saying? It can't possibly be true.
You're referring to that black.
It's a small town, with one rather unique feature. It houses Skyrim's only Penitus Oculatus outpost. It was established by Commander Morrow when he first arrived in Skyrim several months ago, when he began preparing for the Emperor's initial visit.
These Penitus Oculatus will prove equally incompetent.
Killing Commander Morrow would do no good. Someone would merely replace him. No, we need him to remain in charge, but distracted, weakened. Implicate and kill his son Gaius, and the commander will be grief-stricken and humiliated, his family name ruined. The security plan will then fail. Best yet, the Emperor will be lulled into a false sense of security, thinking an assassination plot had already been discovered and foiled. No, so your best plan is to follow him after he leaves Dragonbridge. However, there is one other option. We know there's an actual written travel schedule, somewhere in the Penitus Oculatus outpost. Securing that would, obviously, be most beneficial. Walk in Gaius Morrow's shadow, and deliver to him the judgment of Sithis.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing. Normally, I talk to a victim before I end his life, but I wouldn't recommend it this time. Morrow will be alert to danger. Talking may spook him. Have a good contract.
Need something? I've taken the liberty of visiting the cities and spreading some nasty rumors about Gaius Marrow to make his treachery that much more believable.
Festers in the sun.
Represent us well, sister.
About how this plot will work out. Won't it seem off that Gaius mysteriously turns up murdered with a letter about killing the Emperor?
Lead, and I will follow, child of darkness. In my time, the blades protected the Emperor. It would seem as Penitus Oculatus.
Break you down!
Evidence, destroying an innocent man's reputation. Truly, a contract worthy of the listener.
Trust me,
We have nothing to say to one another.
Your enemies will soon know the wrath of Sithis.
The thing I love about Skyrim is that every major city has its own personality. What I hate is that they never seem to change.
blades protected the Emperor. It would seem...
I get lost sometimes. I'm not sure where I go. But I'm not...
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots and stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
Stalking your prey. Planting for... evidence. Destroying an innocent man's reputation. Truly, a contract worthy of the listener.
Some folk think I got on top of Lurbook the way I defend the old badger.
I'm thinking of
But to
proposing
take
a
like
song
that,
about you, Yoda.
even I got
Would you prefer I proclaim
standards.
your beauty, your strength, your...
Nah, just don't.
Make
Leave
it
me out
quick.
of it.
no interest in being immortalized in song, remembered and praised for all eternity?
No, I mean it.
When I'm known throughout Tamriel, you'll regret this decision.
My blade is yours. Can taste it.
Help! Someone!
There's something here.
Come and face me, monster!
Do your worst.
I'm alive. I'm alive. Everyone is alive. Good.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
Stop right there.
Now come along with us. Take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Enough of this!
True nerd never backs down.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and your people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
What do you think the folks back home in Dawnstar are doing right now? I'll bet you 10 gold pieces Carl is waving a flagon.
Sister. No sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire and lived to tell the tale. Well done. And if you contracted Sanguinare Vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of. Else you'll end up like our own Babette. Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment. Wonderful. The only good bard is a dead one as far as I'm concerned. All that singing and mirth. Your payment, as per the usual. There are, indeed. 3, to be exact. There's Deacus, a shipwreck scavenger. Mirandru Joe, a traveling caravaner. And Honoriath, a hunter. He's an accomplished wizard, and locating him may be challenging as he travels with the caravans. The Wood Elf may run a stall in the city, but he retreats to the plains outside Whiterun to hunt. Kill him there, and no one will bear witness. He's an Argonian layabout, likes to scavenge shipwrecks. My guess is he'll run if threatened, or swim if given the chance. Killing Gaius Maro in a city will be challenging because of all the guards. But fights, even murder, are fairly common. Killing him secretly will certainly make things easier on you. But if there are witnesses, so be it. Go on now.
The rest was a formality. Though a rather wet, messy. Gaius Morrow still lives. I'm surprised. I had assumed you were more competent.
Afternoon.
Wolves!
The thing I love about Skyrim is that every major city has its own
Treat
personality.
yourself and your kin to
What I
a
hate
choice
is
cut
that they
of
never
steak
seem to
or a
change.
tender rack of ribs.
There's a nip in the air. The cold won't be good for my crop.
How's it going? Looks like you got someone already.
And how may Marandru Joe assist you, hmm? And why would you be looking for me, hmm? I am not sure I appreciate your presence here, friend.
The road. Come on. You honor Lajan with your presence. Gajit gives her apologies. The caravan needs Lajan, and you have a companion. The shield guards, the sword strikes. This is the Maker's design. But to survive on the battlefield, at times, one must change their identity. Wounds protect you.
already killed 3. Ivan the Bone Crusher was my 3rd. Now he's just a sack of crushed bones. Yes?
If he does
Happy
fall,
hunting.
I know our ancestors will watch over him, just as he watched over me in this.
Ah, you're just in time. I got in a shipment of fine wares, courtesy of the East Empire Company. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise, and we'll see what kind of a deal we can make. Just remember me if you get your hands on anything else.
What is it?
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. There was some bother about a group of mages. I can't remember what the details were. Well, there is something, but that couldn't be related. Here, why don't you take a look for your trouble? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you. Room, right this way.
They say the guardsmen here are the best in all of Skyrim. I'd love to test my mettle against them.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. All you need to do is pay my fee.
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well. May you be saved by the Divines, as I once was.
had enough.
Last mistake.
Don't let you die! Come on, you milk drink!
Sovngarde awaits you!
Not your best.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. All right then.
Solitude is too big for someone like me. There's too many places to get lost, and I damn sure wouldn't be able to find anything.
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return. Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, and have earned both your reward and a bonus, as I have mentioned. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with. It's... Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
Just try to relax, Vizara. Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
Ah, thank you, dear. You are most kind. The Jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now. The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood. And Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation. I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared into the wild. Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some light on where he might have gone. Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Bested by a fool. Who's the fool now,
Hush, Vizara. You were very brave. Astrid may well be dead if not for you.
She's right. I'll be forever in your debt, dearest brother. Now be quiet. Just Just rest.
Should have figured the little lunatic would completely snap. Ah! Well done, well done. Those caravanners can be an elusive bunch. Takes a fair bit of stalking to take one down. But then, that's half the fun, isn't it? Here's your payment. Well earned indeed. Going after Cicero now would be a fool's errand. That little jester is currently being digested in Arnbjorn's stomach. Mark my words. Go on now.
Have you found something? Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed? The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible. Oh, it's ancient. Apparently one of the first sanctuaries in Skyrim. It hasn't been used by the Brotherhood in close to 100 years. If you say Cicero has gone there, it stands to reason that he's familiar with the place. That means you'll be fighting him on his own ground. Tread carefully. No, nothing. At least, nothing I'm aware of. Well, if I'm being honest, I haven't exactly been discreet lately in expressing my frustration with this whole situation. Obeying the Night Mother, you being the listener, it's ridiculous. No offense. Cicero may have overheard me talking to one of the others about the Night Mother. It's possible I was not entirely respectful. But to go this far, to attempt to murder the leader of a sanctuary, Cicero must pay with his life. There is no other option. Look, the Dark Brotherhood is a family. This sanctuary is a family. And we've always welcomed those shunned by society. Werewolves, wizards, eternal 10-year-old vampires. What does it matter? In truth, I've rarely met a lunatic I haven't liked. Cicero's problem isn't his madness. It's an adherence to an ancient, outmoded way of life. The Night Mother's ways simply are not our ways. He just couldn't accept that. And now he'll have to pay the price. I took that prancing fool into my home, and this is how he repays me?
It only hurts when I laugh. Oh. Yes, do not underestimate Cicero. A man like that, small and foolish, is easy to mock. To underestimate. Don't make the same mistake I did. Kill well and often.
I believed in Cicero, but he's betrayed us all. Cicero destroyed any sympathy I may have had for him when he wounded Vizara. Kill the fool and be done with it. Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Go. Do what has to be done.
It'd be great if you didn't run right into me. Just come from? Why does it look so evil? Actually, silly question. This is the Dark Brotherhood after all.
Dawnstar was once a thriving port town. The East Empire Company all but put an end to that. All ships coming from the north dock at Solitude.
Looking to hire a boat? I can take you to any port on the coast. Where are you headed? The one with the ruined castle? Don't you know that place is cursed? Even seasoned sailors steer far around that place. I'll take you as far as I can, but I'm not hanging around, and it's gonna cost you extra. All right.
Should have figured Astrid would send you. Ugh, what gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little gesture's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got. In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase. Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
Listener! Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come! Send the best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf couldn't slice Cicero.
So, do you plan to finish Cicero off? What will the Night Mother do without a speaker? alive? Good. Nara's alive. I'm alive. Everyone is alive. Good.
You're still alive. Sizzle respects the listener's abilities, of course, but could you at least slow down a bit? Not what I used to be.
You dare hide? Does someone live among the dead? You are not welcome here.
furious.
Cicero admits he thought the listener would be dead by now. Maybe we could just forget about this. Let bygones be bygones. What do you say?
That spell looks... Brilliant. Good.
If it's any comfort, I do feel slightly bad about these stupid listeners coming my way. But please, tell me that hulking sheepdog is bled to death. No. And now, we come to the end of our play. The grand finale. You caught me. I surrender.
Shush, scrap. You're so
noisy. I like that. Very good, very good. Creative. But killing me would be a mistake. Oh, yes. You would displease our mother. Hmm? For she's your mother too, isn't she? Listener. Walk away! Let poor Cicero live! Tell the pretender Astrid that you did the job. Stabbed, strangled, drowned poor Cicero. What little itty bitty lie.
Without any decent trade, the port's become a hub for pirates, brigands, and every filthy piece of flotsam that manages to float ashore.
No problem. All done. Got it. No problem. And open.
My wife, Baethild, is dead. Can't say I miss that old singlet.
Good to see you. Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? It's been good talking to you.
I helped my husband lustly. Take a look. We forge every day if you need anything. Oh, hey there. Good to see you. Looks like you've already got someone with you.
I'm not great at keeping up on current events. I just feel that other things are more.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Welcome to war. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Good doing business with you.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. Everything's for sale. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
It's always good to see someone I can count on. Looks like you got someone already.
Fresh-baked loaves. Stillborn.
The Thum. She summons the Thum.
Need something?
The thing I love about Skyrim is that every major city has its own personality. What I hate is that they never seem to change.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead? Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand, There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon. The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him, steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him. Right then. Need something?
Sister.
There you are. Look, I just wanted to say thanks for coming to find me. Word certainly travels fast, doesn't it? Stay safe.
I'm just trying to imagine you hiding inside the body of a mammoth. Bloody brilliant idea.
Need something?
It's been quite a boon. Look at Take a look.
Valuable piece of advice. Archaeology said, never lose, and I never do.
Kill well and often.
Sister.
There you are. Took your sweet time dealing with Cicero, eh? Now let's get down to business. Astrid told you about the gourmet, I hope. Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the gourmet actually is a he. Could be a woman, for all we know. Don't be so petulant. In my, investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the gourmet's cookbook. But not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep at Markarth. It would seem he's the cook. I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain that information from Varan. Who the gourmet really is and where he can be found. Oh, and when you're done with Varan, kill him. Loose ends and all that. Next, you'll have to... Are you still paying attention? As I was saying, you'll need to kill the gourmet, of course. But what's more, you'll need to get his writ of passage, so you can take his place. Oh, and if you can, hide his body. The longer it takes for anyone else to determine his real identity, the better. Now off with you. Yes, Gaius Morrow, on orders from his father, arranged for the gourmet to come to Skyrim months ago, to serve as the Emperor's personal chef. But the Emperor canceled his journey at the last minute. Morrow was smart. Kept the gourmet around, in case things changed. And so, the gourmet has remained in seclusion, somewhere in Skyrim, on indefinite hold. Probably feels like a prisoner. But you'll fix that. Uncommon Taste. It was published a few years ago. It became a sensation throughout the Empire, almost overnight. The recipes were hailed as both practical and decadent. I made a few of the gourmet's dishes myself, actually. His roast mutton with regard berry sauce is to die for. But his chocolate pate gives me the runs. Nobody knows his true identity. Well, nobody except Gaius Morrow, and you've already taken care of him. Well, I do know the gourmet was classically trained in traditional Breton cuisine in High Rock, so that's where he must have met Anton Varan. In any event, our anonymous chef shares a passion for food with all of Tamriel. And that anonymity will prove the Emperor's undoing. Remember, the Markarth Keep. That's where you'll find Anton Varan. Probably cooking up all of the gourmet's recipes, passing them off as his own.
Sister, death is but the time to sleep forever in the void. You've been directed to dispose of the gourmet's body, is that correct? I often find water to be a suitable hiding place. A lake, a pool, the sea. Walk always in the shadow of cities.
When I become wolf by treachery incarnate, then no one.
Sister? I wouldn't worry too much about this Varan giving you the information you need. Give him a good scare, and he'll squawk like a hag raven. That said, if your attack on Varan is witnessed, those Markarth guards are going to be none too happy. You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Believe it or not, Festus likes you. He senses your power, your potential. Follow his instructions to the letter, and you may even earn his respect. Right then.
Never should have come. Look out! Weren't expecting that, were you?
Over here!
Heal! Alive? I'm alive. Everyone is alive? Good.
Hello, my friend. Looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. Thank you. We were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along. There are more books to be recovered and secured in the Arcanium. All right. I wrote down the last place I'd heard about. Don't get killed. May your next fight bring you victory, friend. I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them. Fight well.
Are you here to check out a book? Probably felt
Talk to
so
Master
lucky
Grosha.
to get a signed copy of Uncommon Tastes. Little did he know that getting it would lead to his death. Can you imagine if I got a signed copy of a book and then someone came to kill me for it? Tragic.
Interesting. This journal references two names. The name Drellis is mentioned repeatedly, but is otherwise unfamiliar to me. This other name, however... Gilsey. Urog mentioned a student by that name, among dozens of others who left the college in the days following the theft. If only Savos had kept a tighter watch, Jado Ra might have found her before he managed to track down Nelos. In any event, this only serves to confirm my fears. The Radiant Dark has come to Skyrim. They are a cult, led by a rogue mage. They believe The only way to advance the field of magic is to destroy the very institutions that ensure its safe use. The Synod may be hungry for relics of power, but they at least hold some accountability for its use. The Radiant Dark would unleash destruction upon the land, and view it as a remedy for the weak, and a test of the strong.
There was one time when a group of kids my age set out on an adventure.
This is not the
wander
time for
their
levity,
word.
and I question whether you understand the gravity of the situation. Moreover, you misunderstood what I said. The Synod are hungry for power. The Radiant Dark wish to unleash it. As you know, we've only begun deciphering the books. It does seem that the pages contain more than just the crafting of the 5 spells. They also contain references to a hidden location where Vanus kept more of his research. The ruins of Pinefrost Tower stand in its place. This may be why the Radiant Dark have come to Skyrim. Regardless, it bears investigating. I can think of no better person than you for this task. In the meantime, I will be here, working on deciphering the pages, and perhaps create working tomes of Vanus's spells. I fear we may need to make use of them in the near future. What little I know is this. I spent nearly a decade with Nelos, and not once did I meet the Dunmer my father spoke of, from those days until Brenora. Nelith Salal was a bright, jovial, and creative elf, who thought beyond the boundaries of what lay in the common spell tome. And no sooner did he make those discoveries, that he shared them with his closest confidant. My father claimed he would not be half the mage he was, if not for his friend. Yet that was a far cry from the wizard I met in Cyrodiil. The intellect remained, but little else. He was distant, single-minded, obsessed. Farewell.
You're just in time. I got in a shipment of fine wares, courtesy of the East Empire Company.
I've already killed 3. Ivan the Bone Crusher was my third.
Welcome to the Winking
Now he's
Skeever,
just a
friend.
sack of crushed bones.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I'd like some time alone with my dad. Please, leave us.
The Divines saved me from the
Feel free to look around. We have a fine selection of herbs here at Angela's Aromatics. Hello, friend. Take a look. Bye now, dearie. Be careful!
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
I'm sure you'll find what you need here.
I bet my papa could beat you up.
Viren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first... Take a look. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
I get to help Mother with...
Come in and shut the door. Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really. You'd think so, wouldn't you? I'm fine, thank you for asking. It's never been an issue. People say you helped with the problems at Wolf Skull Cave. I applaud anyone who assists the court. Oh, we do all right. Rumor is you had a hand in the Black Blood Marauder's demise. I'm impressed. Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really. Finally.
Make it quick. Well, it's about time. You've made Nelos wait quite a while. It was rather poor manners on your part. You're almost as bad as that elf. I told him it should be her that should stand watch, but he insisted I do it. After all, I'm the only one he can truly rely on. Still, I don't like the idea of them being alone together, even for 1 second. Far be it for any of the others to make their presence known. Of course, the old hag is nothing but predictable. You, on the other hand, are less so. Nelos says you're the most important piece on the board. It's a lie, naturally, but he likes to keep me humble. Everything is happening as Nelos envisioned it. I think he planned for you to interfere with Venice's spells. There's really no other explanation. Soon will come the passing of the long night, and with it a new dawn. That's all I'll say for now. Nelos will fill you in on the rest. You know, Jared, Offrin, Felena, and the rest of those footstools. I stopped bothering with their names after you killed most of them. For that you have my eternal gratitude. I wish the rest of them would die so easily. As you shouldn't. Offrin and Felena just arrived. Jared's been hiding out at that old cliffside retreat. Problems with the former spouses. He had 3 of them and none of them knew. Oh, don't tell me you bought that troll manure. Nelos, in his infinite wisdom, placed this location in Vanice's texts. He knew that old hag would burst a vein in her forehead and send you right to us. After all, it's time you fought for the winning side. Good. You'll find he is a reasonable elf, and not at all what the old hag paints him to be. Just up the stairs and down the trapdoor. You mustn't keep him waiting.